No intro for this. Not no intro for reviews. For reviews, there's no intros for that. Opening intros. Hey guys, AW here. AW here. Aaron will order down below. This is my wrestling channel, laying a Smackdown for all your wrestling and sports. Actually, wrestling and sports related content. Excuse me. And it was early in the Saturday. It's college football day. I know that, and my American friends. I know that. But yeah, we're gonna. So yeah, we're going to talk about SmackDown. That's what we're going to do. Where John Cena returns and he has made a huge announcement regarding his future in WWE. And for later tonight, before we get into all the SmackDown, make sure to subscribe if you're new. If you're into wrestling and sports, subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Help me get to 500. I'm only 163 away from 500. Help me get to the 500 goal, please. Subs. Thank you. If you're into wrestling and not into sports, it's still a channel for you. If you're into sports and not into wrestling, this is a channel for you. I think before I'll let you know some plans I have. I think on Thursday, this upcoming Thursday, since it's the NFL season, since the NFL season is starting on Thursday night with the Chiefs and the Lions, I'm gonna do a live stream before previewing the NFL season. But earlier that day, I'll make a just a video, not a stream on Week 1 predictions, who I think is gonna win. So look out for Thursday Week 1 predictions, just a video earlier in the day, and a live stream previewing the NFL season. But that NFL season that preview stream may be bumped up a few days. May not on Thursday. Remember a free day. Maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'll find a day to do it. Yeah. So yeah, please subscribe. Share, like, and share down below, please. Down below the, the thumbs up, please. Help me get help me get to 500 subs, please. Also, on my main channel later today at 4:30, 5 o'clock, I'll be doing my Let's Talk Pop episode 46. It's a series. Let's Talk Pop. If you don't know, new subscribers, it's a series on my main channel, Aaron Warder. You could look it up on YouTube. It's talking about the latest news in the world of pop culture, and also spoiler. And that's when we're going to talk spoilers on stuff. Specifically today, we're going to talk on that channel, my main channel, 4:30 between 4:35. We're going to go over episode 3 of Ahsoka, chapter 3 of Ahsoka from this past Tuesday. That's what we're going to talk about. And that's maybe about it. But yeah, okay. So let's do this, guys. Let's do this. So yeah, there's my Twitter down below. If you want to follow me on Twitter, go ahead. Do all that stuff too. It says down below. I mentioned it. Like, share, subscribe, please. Yes. So thank you. I want to say hi to people who are watching and hey people. Hi Degrassi if you're watching. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stuff I'm doing today, man. Also, I'm not 100% sure. I may do a payback review after the show. Maybe. And then we got All Out tomorrow. And I don't think I'm gonna do a review after the show for All Out because I could probably end at midnight, and I'm like, no. All for payback, maybe. All right. Let's get with the show, guys. Let's get on with the SmackDown. Yeah. The SmackDown review for September 1st, 2023. Well, first before we get into the John Cena stuff, we got a video package of the turmoil in the bloodline. As you know, the bloodline, Jay and Jimmy Uso are having problems. Jay Uso quits WWE. There's all this stuff going on with the bloodline, Roman, Solo, Jay, and Jimmy. Jay quits WWE. Obviously, it's not real. He didn't really quit WWE. It's all part of the story. And we got a little video package from that before SmackDown kicks off. So then we get a very popular superstar, one of the most popular superstars in wrestling history, WWE history. John Cena comes back, makes his return. New shirt. Hustle, loyalty, respect. Never give up. He's back. He's here for 7 weeks, guys. It's not a one-time thing right now. 7 weeks. 7 weeks. Right? So it's going to go to October. He's going to be here for all September and October. He's back for the time being. He'll get involved with something. This is probably because he has free time because of the strike right now. Unless he's going to work on a film that's agreed to the terms of SAG-AFTRA put out to some the waiver in interim waivers, whatever. But it looks like right now that's not the case. So he's back for the time being. This will be his longest tenure in WWE since, I don't know, 2018. I don't know when the last time he was in WWE for a very long time. I don't know. But he's back. Gets on the mic. He says he's glad to be back. Hypes up the crowd. Hypes up WWE. Hypes up SmackDown like he usually does. And he does announce that for tonight, he's going to be hosting WWE Payback. He's going to be the host of Payback. So you're going to see him on Payback tonight. But as he was talking to the crowd, of course, he gets interrupted. And who does he get interrupted by? Jimmy Uso. With new theme music. Comes out to the ring. Blatantly insults John Cena, saying, "You and Roman are alike. Roman are alike. The only difference is what you do with a smile." and Cena just took the mic, ready to rebuttal, ready to reply. They said, "You know what? The wrong Uso quit." Oh, and that pissed off Jimmy. And Jimmy was going to go for a super kick. Cena caught the super kick and threw him in, put him on his shoulders for the attitude adjustment. And yeah, that's the end of the opening segment with Cena standing tall over a fallen Jimmy Uso after giving him the attitude adjustment. Great opening segment. Great opening segment. All right. Now, backstage, we get an interview between Kayla Braxton and Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. Right? Now, they formed a tag team. She asked about John Cena, and they just laugh. Theory laughs about it because Theory boasts about the time that at WrestleMania that he beat Cena at WrestleMania 39. So he just laughs it off. Grayson hypes up what they'll do at Payback because Grayson is hosting the Waller Effect, and his guest is going to be Cody Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes is going to stay on that segment. What's he going to do? This is going to happen tonight on Payback. What his plans are. And then after that, they have a match. They have a match with the LWO, but specifically Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio. So yeah, LWO comes out first. They go to commercial. Then Rey Mysterio's music hits, and Rey Mysterio comes out. Go to commercial. We got back from commercial. Jimmy's pissed, angry, mad. He does. He yells at his production system. And yeah, he's really pissed. So we get Grayson Waller and Austin Theory coming out. It's an okay solid match. It's a great solid match. The way it ended was great. Santos sacrificed himself by taking a chop block. By pushing Rey Mysterio out of the way, but so he gets the chop. He receives a chop block instead. Theory takes Santos' knee out. Yeah, and Rey, and then Rey, takes out Theory over the top rope, but Waller goes for a finisher move. That finisher move he goes once through the ropes with the rolling stunner on a down and out injured. Suffering Santos Escobar for the win. So Grayson Waller and Grayson Waller and Austin Theory get the win here. Very solid match. I think this is the right move to build this tag team up because I do see a lot of potential in this tag team, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. I think they fit perfectly with each other. Two annoying personalities, and yeah, I think they fit. I just think they work well. I think this tag team. I can see this tag team working. I can see this duo working. Really, I do. Okay, we go backstage. Mia Yim is, talking with Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce is not happy with how he was talking, gets interrupted because she wants to wrestle, right? She wants to wrestle, but she gets their conversation gets interrupted by Jimmy Uso, and Pearce basically calls him out as terrible attitude. They have a few words, yeah, and but it's like Pearce asks us what's wrong with him, and yeah, Jimmy Uso is not in a good mood, obviously. Oh, now we go back to the ring. Bobby Lashley's music hits, comes out alone in a suit, then goes to commercial. Then we find out he's in right. And then before we get back to that, Mia Yim is venting to Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson of the OC about Jimmy Uso disrespecting her. Yeah, that's true. The backstage segment. And Jimmy Uso comes up. Whatever. No. They tell her to stay out of the Bloodline's business. They want her to stay away from it. AJ Styles walks up and Yim tells him what happened. And then basically Gallows and Anderson blow it off, but AJ's like, no, it is a big deal. AJ, no, it is a big deal. They disrespected you. It is a big deal. AJ says he'll handle this on his own. He'll handle this stuff on his own. Hello. Hello, Anthony. So Lashley's in the ring. He has business to handle tonight, promo, and he's basically, this is his first. He basically says great recognizes great, and that's why he recognizes the Street Profits, how great they are. Their music hits, the Street Profit comes out in suits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins wearing suits. And they pretty much cut promo on some putting the wrestling world on notice, and that they plan to go. They're saying how the friendship is formed, and they're planning for the bigger picture. It's nothing personal. It's only profits. First, they have two words for your partner. Thank you. And Lashley says they appreciate each other. They both appreciate each other. Lashley says they're sending a message to the entire universe. They're putting everyone on notice. They're coming for power, control, and championships. Yeah, as you should. Okay. Now we get an undisputed WWE tag team match between Kevin and Sami Zayn and LWO. Bobby Lashley and so before that, we got Lashley and Street Profits walking up the ramp when Sami and Kevin Owens' music hits. They come out and they kind of stare each other down, but the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley move out of the way and let them go so they can let Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn go through down to the ring. So the LWO, so back on commercial, LWO's Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro come out with Selena. That's the tag team match. This match was pretty short. Owens gets the win, and Owens comes up with the win here for his team. Yeah, he is. Comes up with the team win here. Sammy gets a mic, and they send a warning to the Judgment Day for tonight's pay-per-view about the Steel Street fight at Payback, which is today, right? It will not be fun or pretty, man, because it's going to be weapons involved. It's going to be brutal. Now we go backstage. And AJ Styles confronts Jimmy Uso. and how he disrespected Mia Yim. They argue and they start shoving each other. Yeah, so cool. Suddenly comes out of nowhere and levels AJ not to the ground. But Jimmy is also sent to the ground. Yes, that's true. Solo looks down at Jimmy now. Solo tells Jimmy he's not out of the bloodline until they say he's out of the bloodline. Jimmy says he has nothing. So Roman Reigns or Paul Heyman can't. There's nothing Solo, Roman Reigns, or Paul Heyman can tell him to do. Jimmy walks out of the side door and Solo looks, and we go back to commercial. And then after that, AJ Styles is being interviewed backstage. He challenges Solo to a match, the main event, which which we'll get to later. Now we go back to the ring. The Miz comes out to boos from the crowd. We've seen how, the Miz comes out. LA Knight comes out. Miz says LA Knight will have the biggest match of his career tonight. Miz basically says it saw how easy it was for the Miz to become LA on Raw. Fans chant for LA now. Miz continues to rant and they talk back and forth, going at each other, the things over each other. Miz got the one up on LA Knight here. He managed to take the LA Knight down with his skull crushing finale. So tonight we're gonna have LA Knight and Miz in the one-on-one action. I don't think not the way it's going right now. I don't think so. But you never know. Wrestling has swerved, so maybe, I don't know. I think we're headed to a fatal. I think we're heading to all members of Bloodline splitting up at one point. So eventually Solo will leave. I think we're gonna have a match down the line at a pay-per-view where 4 members of the Bloodline are face each other. Jimmy versus Jay. We're gonna get Jimmy versus Jay and some down the line first, and then I think we're gonna get a fatal 4 between Jimmy versus Jay versus Solo versus Roman at some point down the line, and then Roman will come on top, and Roman will fit in because Roman can't lose that match. Roman needs to lose the title. There's something more credible than those 3. So then we get a replay of Damage Control attacking Bianca Belair for 2 weeks ago and injuring her knee. So yeah, the injury to Bianca Belair is a kayfabe injury. She's taking a little bit of time off, not a long time. They say a couple weeks to maybe a couple months at best. So they had to write her off with an injury by attacking her knee, right? So that's just basically the write her off for the time being, for a couple weeks to a month or whatever. That's what reports are saying. It could be a couple weeks to a couple months. So we'll see. So Bayley's gonna face Shotzi Blackheart, right? And they've been going at each other for a couple months now. Shotzi cut her hair, right? She cut her hair. Now I seen her hair now. She revealed her hair. Because it's her shaved head. I really look. I really don't like. I prefer Shotzi to have long hair, her green classic long hair. But I understand why really why she shaved her hair is because her sister has cancer, and one of the things about cancer, about going through chemotherapy, stuff like that, is that you lose your hair, right? And she did it in solidarity with her sister. I mean, I personally did not like how she revealed her hair, but I understand why. So I didn't like how her hairstyle was, but I'm not gonna say anything bad or anything disrespectful about it because I know why she did it. So, and it's for a good reason, good cause. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. This match is actually pretty good. Shotzi gets a win here with Charlotte Flair comes out. Charlotte Flair comes out to even the odds with Damage Control. Yes, he is. Not writer strike, actor strike. This match is actually pretty good. Flair knocks out Io Sky, who's the champion. Kai looked and tried to hit Shotzi's cheese up button. The referee is distracting with Kai and Shotzi. And Flair managed to drop Bayley out. And Shotzi takes advantage and hits her DDT with the ring. And she gets the win over Bayley. This is the biggest win in Shotzi's career over Bayley because Bayley is, definitely a future Hall of Famer, one of the top women's superstars on WWE, both brands, multiple champion, whether it's a tag team champions or women Raw or SmackDown women's champion. It's the biggest win for Shotzi in her career, right, to this point. Now, my guess is Flair is going to be in the line to face Io Sky for the SmackDown Women's title at some point down the line. And Flair, if Flair does raise Shotzi's hand in the air, they're standing over defeated Bayley. Now we get to the main event. They showed a replay of what happened earlier tonight with Jimmy Uso and John Cena. But yeah, John Cena's back tonight. Remember, John Cena's back tonight on Payback on Peacock. So if you want to see John Cena, he's not wrestling. He will wrestle in the future, down the line, a couple weeks, whatever. But he's going to be hosting tonight Payback. Now we got Solo Sikoa versus Asia. This main event was actually really good. I thought this main event was really good, actually. Usually any match of AJ Styles is really, really good. Now they haven't used AJ Styles as a lot over the past year and a half to like main event status, to like where he once was when he came in WWE and then for a few years after that. He's more of a guy like, I don't want to say this, mid-cutter to lower upper-cutter guy. If that's the thing, lower upper-cutter guy right now. Because this would be used a lot. I mean, it's SmackDown, right? So it's not 3 hours. I'm sure Raw he'd be used a lot more. But AJ Styles, even at over 40, he can still really good in the ring. One of the best wrestlers in the world. One of the best, in the world. I just said it. And this match is really good. He's been known that he's been helping him out. When he gets a chance, he's been putting people over that deserve to be over. I know his last feud was a Karrion Kross, and he got over that. But yeah, this match was good. AJ Styles had the advantage here. He's gonna go for the win. But as he went on for his phenomenal forearm move, where he springs from the ropes, and then flips over to give a phenomenal forearm. Jimmy Uso leaps in the apron and knocks AJ Styles out of the air. And the referee was distracted by Solo. Solo takes advantage and finishes off this AJ Styles, the Samoan spike. This move is supposed to go in the throat on AJ Styles. The thing is, when he did the Samoan spike is supposed to go like this, right here, right? When he did the AJ Styles, it looked more like he did here. He kind of missed the throw. He kind of hit him here. You could clearly see it. But it's still a finishing move, and that he got the 1, 2, 3 there. And Styles put Solo over. Good. Now there's a thing. Jimmy and Solo's face off. Jimmy is smiling, right? Jimmy is smiling at Jay, like, oh my, Solo. We're in good terms now. But Solo's like, no. Solo lays him out with a Samoan spike. AJ Styles to get up, but Jimmy super kicks AJ Styles back down and goes on the turnbuckle for the splash. And Jimmy raises one finger back in the air. Maybe it's like, maybe one's back in the bloodline. Maybe Jimmy does want back in the bloodline, man. Yeah, he's all confused. And you see at the end of the show, well, with Solo, Heyman and Solo while walking on the ramp back up to the gorilla position backstage, you see Heyman on the phone, right, on his little mobile phone, his cell phone. And who is he talking to? It's probably Roman Reigns. And Michael Cole, before the show goes off the air, says, "That's Jimmy. It looks like Jimmy wants back in the bloodline." And then the show goes off the air. So the whole bloodline stuff is, because they got to make it interesting now. Because I know there's a lot of people in the wrestling world, the wrestling universe, they're starting to get tired of bloodline once again. Because right now, it's starting not to make sense anymore. It's not starting to make sense anymore. I think ever since Jimmy turned on his brother, people started to turn on the bloodline. Like, what the hell's going on? This doesn't make sense. it might be. I think it's getting soon to a point where the overall bloodline stuff, has to come to an end. It's getting. You gotta remember, sometimes these factions sometimes they go on too long. Factions sometimes go on too long. NWO went too long. DX went too long. Evolution went too long. The Bloodline's getting to a point where I think it is going on too long right now. And that's SmackDown, but also, like even Eric Bischoff admitted when the NWO went on too long. So John Cena's back now. The rumor of John Cena might be setting up with him and Cody Rhodes down the line for Fastlane. Now, nobody's gonna be a heel here. They're not gonna have somebody be a heel here. Okay, they're not gonna turn Cody heel. They're not gonna turn John Cena heel. That's not what they're gonna do here. And you don't need to. Face versus face? Why not? If this is John Cena's last one in WWE, why not get something done with Cody Rhodes for a short time being? Maybe prove himself. Cody needs to prove himself against the best. We would do something like that with him and John Cena. But does John Cena versus Cody Rhodes really a match at Fastlane? Fastlane is like a B-level pay-per-view, like Payback. This is more of a match designed for Survivor Series or even the Saudi Arabia show they're planning to do in October. Not a B-level pay-per-view. Now, don't worry, John Cena's gonna get involved, man. And John Cena after the show praised LA Knight, gave us props, hyped up LA Knight, and said that LA Knight is a guy who never gave up on his dreams to be a wrestler. Basically, give props to LA Knight. That he really did take John Cena's words into never give up. Literally, seriously, he really did live by those words. LA Knight. LA Knight's gonna be big. LA Knight is big already, man. Now, I don't know. That's about it. That's the review. I may do a Payback review. Might just be a video, not a stream, because it might be late. I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, and comment a little Payback tonight for WWE. And remember, AEW RL is tomorrow. In about 2.5 hours, I'll be doing Osaka on my main channel. And then later this week, well, next week, because the week is not over, NFL Talk on this channel. Season preview as a stream and week-by-week predictions, starting with week 1. Just a video coming up. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So, yeah, like I said a minute ago, like, share, subscribe, comment below. If you're new here, yeah, subscribe and all that. Take care, guys. Bye.